I am in Finland to test drive a coach that's in daily use, and the coach is almost 20 years old. I'm in Espoo, straight outside of Helsinki in Finland, to test drive this almost 20 years old Scania Eagle. It was built in Lahti in Finland in 2007, and I can't wait to take this bus for a test drive on the Finnish road in the country it was built. Welcome on board the Scania Eagle. This is the first time I'm seated behind this steering wheel of this kind of bus. So then it's very important to make yourself familiar with what you have. Fasten that one like this. And then we have to adjust the steering wheel. And as you can see, it's a lot we can do here. It keeps open for a while and then it locks itself. You can rise it up, you can take it all the way down, but I prefer it approximately there. The first thing I see when I sit down behind the steering wheel is that the panel, the dashboard, is quite high. Above the display there is 10 centimeters extra that we don't see on modern buses, and that's a little bit confusing. I feel like I have to almost overlook the edge to see what's in front of me. So let's see if that will affect me when I hit the road. So then it's time for me to take the Eagle out on the Finnish road. I'm very excited. And I also have to remember, this one has the OptiCruise. It's one of the first OptiCruises Scania ever made, and it has the clutch. So I need to push in the clutch, activate the transmission, release the handbrake, and off we go. And now I need to remember how to use the clutch again. It's been a while. We made it well. In the washing machine there, we actually have one of the last ever built interlinks, built on the exact same factory as this one was produced from. So we just had a little generation meeting here. An old bus built in Lahti and one of the last buses built in Lahti. I can't believe I'm driving a Scania Eagle in Finland. First time I fell in love with this coach was when I was in Helsinki some years ago. I think it was 2017, 18, around there. And I was doing a video project and I had one day off in Helsinki and I thought, what to do? So I went down to the bus terminal, which is very innovative and nice building in Helsinki. It's built under the ground, so you don't take any space away from the public areas. And then I was considering what to do today. So I went down to the bus terminal and I saw what's the coolest bus standing on one of the platforms. So I went up to one of the Scania Eagles. It was actually a 3-axle coach, and I said, I want one ticket one way. And he said, no, but there is a faster way coming to this destination. And I said, doesn't matter, I want to take your coach. And we were taking the bus actually to Lahti, and that's also where this bus is built. And the driver, just to fulfill the story, was actually working on the factory, so he had built the bus as well. And after that I've been thinking I also want to try the Eagle once. And here we are in Finland, driving a Scania Eagle from 2007 in Helsinki area. It has a Scania engine and it has 410 horsepower. We have half manual, half automatic OptiCruise in this bus. It's 12-step with the clutch. So everything goes automatically. The only thing you need to do is to use the clutch when you start driving or stop when you come to the red lights. I can feel that the Opti-Cruise is a bit slower than it is today. It takes a little time and it goes actually now in 1500s RPM. Before it changed, there we changed to the 6th gear. So the old Opti-Cruise used a bit more time. And I also remember this when I was a passenger on Scania buses in this era of time, that drivers said that it was a bit slow on the transmission. But when it works, it's very comfortable. There's nice gear shifts, you don't feel them so well. My first impression of this Scania Eagle, what to say? I fell in love the first moment I saw it. It's very beautiful from the outside. It has some scratches, it's not perfect. It's from 2007, it should have it, but I like it. It's a personality. You know that this bus have been through everything, and it's still going to be through everything because they are still using it. This bus was actually in Bussland in Estonia a couple of years ago to get refurbished. So now you have USB connections inside here. Everything here is prepared for an even longer running time than what it was supposed to have. I'm comfortably seated in my driver's seat. I have a great vision to my left. I have two mirrors, both right and left side. To my left, I have one big hanging mirror and one wide-angle mirror on top. It's a bit smaller, but it's still functioning a lot. To my right, I have three mirrors. I have the big standing mirror. I have a wide-angle mirror to see some of the side of the bus, and I also have a wide-angle mirror to see in front of the bus. So I have full control of everything that's in front of my eyes. And this is also the same kind of mirrors that you can see on the older Volvo buses. There is some similarities here that also goes from the old Karus building. So maybe the Finnish people were inspired by each other or used the same parts. Easy when you are in the same country. We do have the newer Scania steering wheel. I was actually surprised that we did have this steering wheel on this old coach. So this has to be one of the first bodies with this kind of steering wheel. So here we have the little bit older dash. We have the speedometer in the middle, the RPM meter straight beside to the left, and then we have the meters for the temperature of the engine and the fuel. And then we have a little small display down in the middle where you can see your gear shift, how long the bus have been running, time and temperature. And then to your right again, you have your little display that you can check system failures or messages or things you want and need to see. To my right, we have the destination box where you can put in your destinations where you're going. Above that, we have the radio, and then we have the tachograph to the left for that. And then we have some lighting systems, the door buttons here, and a very manual climate control. On my left, we have a kneeling function. You can rise up the bus, you can lower the bus, and then we have the handbrake, and then the exterior lighting. On my right, we have the Opti-Cruise stick that controls the gear shifts. You can use it manually if you put it into manual mode, or you put it into drive like we are doing now. And on this stick, we also have the retarder. On the left, blinker and window wiper. So for me, very good working environment, and I like the seating position here. Ooh, this will be a great day on the road in Finland. One thing I also like here, when I now push the door button, the door comes immediately. It goes very fast, very smooth. It's a swinging door and it's very nice to use. It's quick, efficient, and it doesn't take you any more time. Today on coaches, the doors are using a lot of time. It's so much structure to keep the door open, and these doors were perfect. But the thing I admire the most with this bus is the back door solution. Look at this luggage compartment. I will show you everything while we soon go outside the bus. And the back door gives a very high capacity inside. It's 49 seats on board here with the rear end toilet. And also look at how fast and efficient the door is opening. Here we have the diesel tank, but that's not interesting at all because look here. here is the new Grand Opera building in Finland. Here you can actually invite 5,000 people and you can have them here and you can watch football game, you can have the Super Bowl in here, everything you can do in this luggage compartment. And it's only 12.4 meters long and you have this big opportunity and great space for luggage. Today everyone builds the buses with a big door here and a toilet here and a big tiny small little luggage compartment here, and maybe if you're lucky you can have one little hatch here where you can take out your small vacuum cleaner, you can go in and vacuum clean the bus. This is much better. And what you also get when you have this big luggage compartment is the back door here. 5 steps straight up to the middle aisle. And what do you have there? Seats and of course a big toilet. The back part of the bus is nice and elegant. I like this backlights, rounded corners. You have the details with a round, nice back window. I really like how it looks. And here we have it, the Scania engine, 410 horsepower. Everything you need to have is on place. And look, this engine has almost run for 700,000 kilometers. Does look quite nice and clean to me. Little Eagle, I like you. Welcome to the interior of this Scania Eagle. And what I really like here, you have the airplane feeling when you enter this coach. Look here, the stewardess are coming. Luggage here, yes, coffee, tea, and then you have the perfect good seats. But these seats are actually refurnished because this bus was in Bussland in Estonia to be a little bit, newer, so they could extend the life length of this bus. So let me try one of the seats in this Eagle. And here we can see we have a 2-point seat belt. Ooh, very light and easy. And in the roof we have a quite simple and good old panel. I've also seen this panel in old Caros buses. Another thing that's also inspired from Caros is this seats. The back of the seats is just like the good old 9700s. I feel the seats are comfortable. You can of course lean them back, very long back, wow, good. Curtains on the side, fits the colors in the roof. All the seats have a seat pocket and there is also some space to rest your legs. Here in the back we also have one little lounge. We have a table, 4 seats, and also for the passenger there is a toilet here in the back, big capacity and much better space here than you have in the smaller toilets that's in the middle door. I really like the back door solution with the rear toilet. We want to see more of that in also modern buses and coaches. Finland is a country with a great history of bus building, and they have big factories like the one in Lahti and also Karus in Åbo. Before 2001, Scania, Mercedes, MAN even built on Caros. And then Volvo bought the factory. And this is only my own opinion, but I think that the Eagle has something with that to do. When Scania lost the Scania Classic, I think they wanted their own good product. And my own guess is that that is the bus we are driving right now. It has the same similarity on the seating. It has the back door, the big luggage capacity. The buttons can look a little bit like the same like the old Classic. So there is some similarities here. And I don't judge, I just love. And it's a good thing that a country like Finland can build great coaches and take inspiration from each other. Maybe this is just my opinion and it's completely wrong, but I see the similarities and I absolutely like it. So far it's been a dream to drive. It's been so stable and nice. Oh, it takes the curves so well. It follows the nature and the scenery. We have cruise control here, and you can also set the limiter so you never extend the speed you are setting. And I feel that I can see that in several things on this bus, that it's ahead of its time. It's integrated headlights on the roof. That's very common and nice to use here in the Nordic countries, because in the wintertime we have darkness absolutely all the time. And I'm so happy that the Eagle is still a common bus to see on Finnish road even in 2023. Especially the further north you go in Finland, I feel like these old buses are more and more commonly used. I'm so excited by driving this bus, and I really have to say that the bus have impressed me a lot. The first time I saw it this morning, I felt in love. The design is simple, the design is easy, and the factory in Lahti, it's called Laden Autokori, has really made a good effort building these buses, both this bus and the Falcon and the Scala. And the Scala we already test drove. And you can also see on this bus they have this little smile in the front, so you just get happy when you see it. I love the interior. It's bright, it's light, everything works. You have the overhead compartment that's closed. It feels like you are inside of an airplane. And you also have the huge luggage capacity, the rear door, the rear toilet, and the great driver's compartment. I wish I could see more similar products like this even today in production, because this is very, very nice. I'm so thankful for the day today that I could come here to Finland and test drive this Scania Eagle. This has been a big day, and I will remember this day for a long time. And the good thing is, the Eagle is not dead. It's still running, and that gives me hope also for the future. I hope we will see the Eagle on the road for many more years to come. Thank you so much for watching the video here today. And if you like what you see, please click down here. The button is called subscribe, and then you will see all the future videos here on Bussmagasinet. Until next time, drive safely, buy yourself some sunglasses, and have a great day.